Record to computer. Hello and welcome back. Here we are getting ready to pair on a new rubocop rule. Let me share my full screen. I don't know why that's there. What is this? Okay, cool. So I'm showing my fork of the rubocop-rspec library. This is the kind of not problem statement, but inspiration for what we're doing, which is that Sam revealed in this call some weeks ago that you can do shared examples with symbols, which just makes it easier to hop around between them. And people generally seem in favor of this. The only downside is that there's no native rubocop rule to enforce it. In fact, somebody mentioned in here we actually already have a rubocop rule that is related to shared examples, but it's not configurable. So the only thing it lets you do is say, don't use symbols. And that's actually the one that we have enforced today, I think. So the idea is just to add an option to enforce the opposite. So to allow symbols instead of strings, which feels pretty doable. So let's see where we're at here. I did some work on this. I obviously added myself as a contributor. It's the first thing I did. Very important. And then, so the default style, I added enforced style as titleized. So I guess that's what the current example is, which is kind of doesn't look like that, but maybe it's changed since this was first introduced 5 years ago. And so I wrote some docs for this. And then I think this is where I started to get a little bit confused, or like just I paused because different rubocop classes like enforce things differently. So I was copying one class and then I wasn't sure if it was the right thing. So we can talk about this. So basically, rather than saying checker.new, and checker was defined down here, and checker always preferred titleized versus symbolized. I added 2 checkers, a symbol checker and a string checker, depending on the style that you have. So we have that, and then I think I started writing a test, but I don't remember what is going on with the test. So that's probably where I'm at with this. So maybe we should start by running this test file locally and seeing what fails.
Yeah, sounds good.
It's on, oh, it's in shared examples, okay. Okay, let's see what happens when I run this. Is it gonna totally blow up? Oh, one failure. So register as an offense when using a titleized title. So this isn't working. This is a good example of a confusing failure diff. Oh, failure error super. I don't know what that means. Yeah.
Can we see that test?
Yeah, let's look at it.
17.
17.
It's a weird line to break on.
It is. Did it fail on 17? That's in spec support. This is on 78, actually. It's confusing because it's
Apologies.
called shared examples. No, it's confusing because it's not a shared example. It's called shared examples. So 78. So that's the expected offense, which is just a big old string. And then that would be the correction.
It doesn't even get there though, right? Because it already breaks on the first one.
Yeah, which is kind of, well, I guess so, because expect offense then goes, where is this defined? Here. So that's the 17. So then it goes, it tries to call super, and that's, I think, what's actually breaking. Right?
Yeah.
So the diff was saying basically we're missing all of the stuff that you're checking for, right?
Yeah.
They all
Yeah,
had
nothing.
they all had minus.
Yeah. Yes, nothing was returned. So shared examples. Let's go in here and see if we're actually doing it. So let's see if there's an offense. So I guess what I would expect in this scenario is that we are going to enforce the symbol type. Now, I don't see anywhere in this test that I've said like, hey, use the symbol type.
Yeah, where is that set up?
Oh no. Go to the top of the file and see. I guess maybe this is where I got stuck, is that there is no configuration in this file because it used to be that there was just one option. And so I would need to look at a different file to see how you even
Yeah, but wait, I'm confused as to what is it like? Where's the input to the
like you
that
mean
shared example?
I think that it's just using this
It's the eternal question
correction.
for a shared example, of course. This is ironic, but like,
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's the shared example. I think this is just a method. I
yeah,
think
that is the method at the top, and then I'm like, okay, but what are we
expect
putting in
offense.
there?
So expect
Source
offense.
file name.
So is expect correction.
There's a default argument inspected source file name. Default file name example spec.rb. That's where it should be in then, I guess.
So is there like a fixture file that's
Yeah, that's what
being
it looks
called
like
in?
to me.
Okay. So let's look at this. Oops. Example spec. Is that you think we should look at?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the cop class. Um, so how would it know which? So it goes through each of these? I'm a little confused. Hey, sweetie.
Hi.
Hey.
We're looking into creating a new rubocop rule. So we're in the rubocop-rspec code base right
Oh,
now.
okay.
And see what we see.
Trying to figure out if this is just a spec for the sake of Rubocop has to parse this, or if it's actually being executed.
This whole file, you mean example spec?
Yeah, the whole file example spec, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Because it seems like arbitrary what it's being executed on. Wait.
Example node. So example node like creates a string and it basically says like, is it parsing correctly? I guess it's kind of just making sure that the AST parser, the AST parser is working. I think.
So this
I
is
won.
Rubocop base, yeah?
This is
Yeah.
Rubocop itself. Yeah. So
Okay, okay.
so one thing that might be helpful is to look at where this, not the, where the cop, so we're adding a cop similar to this one, which is that this one enforces this style and we want to enforce this style. So we want to provide an option. So I'm just curious what this looked like when they enforced it. I'm sure some things have changed in the code base, but I'm curious. Oh, they just made some unrelated changes to predicate matcher. And then here. It looks like they wanted shared examples here, but they didn't do that. Oh, include examples. Did we see these? Include examples. So if you look at the code in this file, we go down. Oh my gosh, this is confusing. Because everything else in this file still passes, right? Like this test on
Looks
line
like it,
5.
yeah.
So, and that's because this is the old style. So the question is, why would it not? I don't want to look at it. Can we think of another rubocop rule where there are two options so we can just see how those tests look?
Yeah, I was talking about one just the other day and I've completely forgotten what it was.
Is it
Um,
trailing commas, maybe?
That would probably have both options available. That's not in a rubocop-rspec though.
mm,
Actually, the one we were talking about was stubbed mock, I think. Yeah.
yes, dubbed mock. I remember that conversation.
So it had, I think it had both like, well, it wasn't enforcing one way or another, but it was allowing you on or off, I believe. So this is probably not appropriate anyway.
Okay, so this is prefer allow. Yeah, I don't see any.
No, sorry, that's no
Okay.
good.
I did see rubocop equal, which is interesting because there's also spec rubocop rspec equal. No, be
Equal with an
equal.
O?
Yeah. Oh, these are different roles with very similar names. So this one, well, I guess I'm learning about rubocop. This one makes sure that instead of equal, you use be true. But I thought that one of them would say, I prefer EQL, and the other one says, I prefer EQ. But both of these are kind of just checking something similar. Darn. Okay.
Where does it magically get the input from? It doesn't strip it out from the here doc, does it? I don't understand what it's using to, like, does it take all of those lines that begin with lots of carets out and then run it, or?
I think this is the error message that it's expected to return when this cop runs on a string. And then the question is, what string is it actually running on?
Yeah.
Right, like where's the original?
And
And
expect correction is like if you autocorrect, right?
I believe so, yeah. So
But
there's an autocorrect function on this check.
it's just where the heck does it get its input from?
Where does it get its input from? That's a good point. So does not register an offense. That's interesting. Yeah, where is the original? Yeah, like I understand what you're saying now, Malcolm. Before I was like, what are you talking about? So what you're saying is it the case that it somehow knows the input just because Well, let's look at again the MR where this was added and see if it's more obvious. Where they added that. Nope, not obvious at all.
There's not something actually in the source of the cop, is there? That it uses?
For the test.
Yeah.
I
Like you
don't.
said,
I mean, oh, there is this RDoc stuff.
it could be that.
Oh
At
my
example.
gosh.
Yeah, I bet it
Let's-
is.
Oh, really? Okay, let's change
Yeah.
that. So example, oh my gosh, this is really fascinating. So this would be good. Oh wait, I may change this. So let's say I changed this
Make one of the
bad.
bads the good one.
Okay.
Like make it use a string there, then it should be
Ah,
a broken spec.
Yeah,
if
do
it
that.
does.
That should break it.
and that should break this
It's
first
from.
test, right? Because this was passing before. Great. Let me run the whole file and see if we get two failures. We still just got
Nope.
one failure. Yep.
Uh,
What if I just removed all of this really quickly just to see if it like totally
mind
breaks?
you. Oh no, that doesn't make sense.
No, the other one still passed.
Okay, so it's not that.
Not that. That was a really good idea. I liked where we were going with that. Wow, this is interesting. I wonder if Rubocop, given like if did they have documentation on how to add a new rule?
I think so.
Visual manual.
Additional manual, contribution guidelines?
Maybe.
Seems like the
It's
meta.
just cookie cutter.
What?
Creating new
Thing-
cops.
Okay, thanks. Look.
It's not in that YAML file, is it?
Okay, so this would be called
No.
shared examples. Oh, examples. Shared context. Let's just search. I mean, I really hate these examples because
But they're everywhere.
they're everywhere and they're the same everywhere. I think they might be in this shared context. No, I don't know what this file is actually. This is just more expect correction stuff. Let's go back. So examples, shared context. I mean, oh, shared examples. This is the one I'm working on. I added this stuff. So titleized and symbol. Hmm.
You change the default style from titleized to symbol. Does it break the spec?
Oh, interesting. So like here, you mean enforced style here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's try that. Okay, let's see. It does.
Does.
That's cool. So that's working. Although interesting. Wrong number of
Logs.
arguments. Okay, we're getting somewhere. 79. So it says expected one, given one expected 0. So symbol checker does not expect to have any args. So I guess I need to add one. Um, Not code node. I guess just node is like this.
Yeah.
Do anything about
The
it.
strings checker do something similar?
Oh, it has an adder
It
reader. Yep,
does, yeah.
it does. And that was the original one, right? Like, so I copied that and I didn't do that right. Perfect. Let me just steal this actually. That's the same. Get rid of view. Okay, let's run the test again. That was a very good idea to run. So I'm going to run this again, and now we would expect to get a different error because we fixed it. Cool. So didn't get this correction because the default example is the default style is the opposite, so it shouldn't error. So that's what we would expect, right? That's a good thing. Run it again with titleized as default, and now it passes. So that's really cool. So I think what we need to do is just figure out how to change the enforced style in the context of a test.
Yeah.
I still don't understand how this stuff work, but
Maybe we can search for that in the specs. Maybe there's already like a
enforced style.
some enforced style change
Mm-hmm.
when enforced style is.
Cool. Oh yeah, snake case. Oh my gosh, you can. This is reminding me of last week. Maybe that code you were looking at, Malcolm, they had enforced camel case in their Ruby.
But only halfway through the variable name though.
Okay. Okay. Oh, cool. So you can say let cop config. So this is going to be for,
We need a context for this.
I guess we need a
Other,
context. Yeah.
yeah.
Was there one? So using titleized and for style. Okay. We have a context. We're using default and using symbol and for style. Oops. And for
Yeah,
style would
change the title in line 79 as well.
okay. When using, no, I think that's
Symbol.
right.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, that's right.
Yeah.
A lot of these actually does seem poorly named. Like a lot of this is called titleized, but it really just
Yeah,
checks
it's
for
not right.
string. Yeah, it's not. Maybe we
Vitalized
can.
means something specific in terms of
Yeah,
capitalization, right?
yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. I think it does. Like I think you
Actually, it
like
should, yeah.
Ruby has like a titleized method on string where
Mm.
it titleizes words, and that's not what this is checking for. So we can rename that. That's fine. That I don't remember. I might have named that honestly. I can't remember. So, okay. So this is not going to be correct. You expect
No, we
this to
should
be correct.
expect a different correction, yeah.
Okay. So any of them masters, like how can I do this not annoyingly? Should I just do it the annoying way?
Oh, I forgot. No, I forgot. There's a key combo for replace outer quotes.
Oh, I think I can do change surround. I have that single
Yeah.
delete that.
You could record a macro.
Oh my gosh. Every time I record a macro, it takes me like 3 hours.
Okay.
I'm so slow. I'm so slow. Wait, what is this? This is a syntax that's real? Like you can pass 3 shared examples. Huh,
Wild.
that's wild. And like, let's start doing that and just see what happens.
No, whoa, please.
Okay, and now I'm gonna add, this is so much work, my friends. You're just watching me. So
Yeah.
change space underscore. Did I just literally forget where underscore is on my keyboard? Wow, okay.
Next to equals.
It's been a rough day, huh? Mm,
I
okay.
don't know if you want to replace those ones. The other arguments.
What do you mean? These
Like
ones?
so the foo and the bar on their own are kind of their arguments to the example, I think, rather than the
Oh.
title. So I mean
Ah,
you could have a symbol or an arg, but
Oh, I thought this was like chaining shared examples that all took a block, and I thought that's what I thought was happening, which is why. But
no,
now
I
I see.
think that's like if you say feature category, like we do a lot in our code base, it's sort of additional
Got it,
hmm.
got it, got it.
args.
Okay, I didn't know that. That makes me feel better, I guess. Foobar Baz, not the clearest way to tell me that something what it is. Okay, folks, almost done here.
I think you probably could have just gone
Are you saying I'm doing this
replace
great? What do you mean? Oh, you
replace quote foo space bar
stop.
space bears with
I didn't realize they were all the same. I
they
thought they were all.
are.
Okay, okay. That
You've
was.
got one more. You got one more.
Oh my gosh. This has been true torture. This is why I stopped before, and I remember it. I was sick of typing the same word 100 times when I could have just done a global find and replace. Oh, okay. So I expect this correction. I did these already. Okay, let's see if this just works. No, it
We've
didn't.
got to work out where the input is, I think, because
Awesome. Stop trying to understand what we're doing. Okay, we can do that. Um, it's
uh,
almost right. It's missing the colon at the beginning for some
it's just
reason.
missing a colon on line 80.
That's the whole
so
RDoc.
that must be in your actual cop, that
Yeah.
error,
It's in the actual cop.
I reckon.
Maybe.
Yeah, there you go. Symbol, you've
Yep.
got to put the colon right
Prefer yes.
This?
in front of
Yeah,
that, I
that looks
reckon.
like it. Yeah.
Okay. But are we turning? Oh yeah, I'm G subbing. Okay, I said to sim, but I guess when you put it in
I think the
Yeah,
message was wrong,
the message was wrong.
right? Yeah, it was complaining about the output of the cop, not
But
necessarily autocorrect, I think. And there it was missing, I think. That's why it was complaining.
oh, so prefer comes from where? Preferred
Yeah.
style though, which calls to sim.
Hmm. But what does to sim to s do?
I think that might just strip the colon off the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
beginning.
All right. Okay, we'll run this one more time and then we can follow Malcolm's wishes. Okay, better. It's just a little off now because of this back ticking business.
Yeah.
It's fine. Okay, so we're getting there. Let me just add this closer. So, so Malcolm's insisting we actually understand what we're doing. I think he's right on that.
Well,
But
is it
we
just
do,
is it just the formatting that's wrong now? Is it actually doing the right thing in the
I
message?
think that it is. Yeah.
Well,
I
how? How's it? What?
I think it's admirable that you want to understand. And I think we can do that. Um, it's like
Wild.
maybe how do we look at
It
this?
has to have some kind of fixtures, right?
Where is expect defense defined again?
So we found an override of it, I think, but there's
But it calls super.
But that called super, and I think
Include
Oh,
rspec if
so rubocop-rspec expect offense, wherever that is.
I think that is in rubocop itself. I think this is defined like in gem open rubocop.
Well, it is rubocop-rspec. Or, oh, is
Yeah,
that right? Okay, okay.
like I think it's in our spec support.
fence.
Where?
Oh,
Extension.
yeah, there it is.
Okay. This mixin makes it easier, harder to understand, but easier to specify strict defense expectations.
It is exactly like Malcolm said if I read the first
So it just
line 7 through 12.
magics them out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. That is.
Okay.
All right. Okay,
And
well that
expect
explains it.
that explains it. It's I guess the beauty and curse of Ruby that you can just be like, include this random thing, and then it exists somewhere. Okay. Yep, there it is. All right. So the last style change is just that it expects double quotes. This is kind of interesting. Like is this right? Do we want it to look like this? This is what it actually looks like, which to me reads better. But maybe expect offense is like doing this magic too. The backticks.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or is that
Um,
I think that's that must
yeah.
be the cop
Oh,
format.
although I have these backticks.
or is that your
So
cop?
it actually, yeah, okay, so this is sometimes where I get confused with RSpec. So the red is what it expects, or the red is what it actually gets, and the green is what it got.
Yeah. Red is what I expected.
Okay, so it's
Green is what
getting,
it's got.
so I like the red better, so we should just change it to that. The green is too much going on. That's what I have. So I did these backticks. So I'll just do %s, backtick, wait, backtick, nothing, GC. Yes, 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 yes. I think all. And then I think this is still going to fail because it's single quotes instead of double quotes. What?
No, because that's not your addition, is it? That's from the original implementation.
Is
That's
it
from
coming
the,
from your titleize? Your symbolize cop?
it might be. Let me go back there. Okay, hold on. Shared examples, RB.
There's backticks in the message there.
Okay, so let's get rid of that, right?
That's a string
Need,
checker.
No,
That's
Yeah.
the string one. So the original string one had them in, so you should probably leave that alone.
you think
Yeah.
that's considered a break and change to do that?
Well, I mean, I just wouldn't touch it unless you absolutely have to.
Okay. So if I undo what I just did, this is still gonna fail.
Yeah. But you're changing the titleized checker right now, right?
The
Is
titleized
that
is the style that was already in existence.
yeah.
Which we should leave the
should
specs
leave
for
that
that as
one.
they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can check. Hold on, let me look at the diff really quick here. I don't know. Maybe I did mess with that already in the shared example. So yeah, because before Where was the message before? Oh yeah, no, this is how it was before. Two titleized share examples. So in string checker, so this hasn't changed at all.
So that spec should still be good. We just need to change the
But this one is failing, I
symbolize.
think. I
Is
think
that the
this
one
one
that failed?
is, I think, failing. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, this is passing. Okay. I was wrong. So we need to change the one below
We need
this
to
one.
add the backticks here. Yeah.
Okay. So like that. You do
And probably
one.
with double quotes. It's running value inspect. Yeah. Not sure what.
Let's run this and see if the first foobar baz is right. Yeah, that one's right.
Yeah.
That's what it wants.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. Okay, folks, let's see. I'm gonna use my smart ideas now. Foobar baz. Backtick. Foobar baz. Backtick GC. Because we don't want to do these ones. No. No. Okay, yeah. No. Wait.
No,
No. Yes.
just quit. Just quit now. Oh,
No,
hold
yes.
on. Okay. Yeah.
No, yes. No. No, yes. No, yes. No. Yes?
Yeah.
No. 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 I think I'm done. Okay.
That's right.
Okay. Oh, almost. One. What happened? Oh,
We
well,
placed too much.
I just messed up the word
Titleize and
to
symbolize. Right.
titleize and symbolize, which is on line 80. Or I guess, well, hold on. There's a few different issues. Let's take them one by one. This is for this shared examples, line 102, undefined method value for this string.
I'll deal with that one last. It looks like the hardest.
No, it's okay. It's an easy one. Okay.
Don't eat the frog. Gently approach the frog.
So this is a failure on line 120. And we say expect no offenses. And I think that's because I didn't update the test on line 120. I think this is another control S situation.
Take a look.
120. Yeah. Because this is in the block of I just copied this so that we're enforcing the symbol style here. So here we go again. How can I do the just in a block like this? I can just do this, right?
Maybe.
Do you just need to delete that? Because isn't it exactly the same as the block above?
No, this is
That's
expect no
correction.
offense. No offense.
The one above is the correction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe the correction you can
Right.
copy.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Nice. That's so nice. This isn't a thing. I
Yeah.
guess if we can keep that one, why not? That shouldn't register an offense. Okay, let's see if this is fixed now, this one test. Great. That was awesome.
X does not register an offense when using string title. That should read string
yeah.
as
When using symbol.
Symbol.
Okay. And then do we want it to register an offense when you use a module or a class?
No.
Okay.
Fine.
Well,
It
I
should
don't know.
complain about this. Wait, a modular class?
Well, the
That
other
would
one
be
allows
fine.
it. This is copied over. So let's see. Does this pass right now? I can't remember if this one failed or not.
I think you probably want to allow that.
Okay.
That's the one that's failing now.
This is the one that's failing, the non-tricky failure. Or no, this is the tricky failure.
Right.
Um,
So value
are we ready?
is, so that's a const node does not have a method called value. So because it's, I assume the other nodes that are strings have that method.
The other node.
So when the AST is passing the thing, then when it gets to a string, it's probably a rubocop::AST: string node rather than a
Mm-hmm.
const node, and that probably responds to value, whereas this one
Okay.
doesn't.
Okay, so how does this work for, I guess I've forgotten now. Oh, if style is symbol, do symbol checker. I'm trying to remember how we even match this.
So the one that was checking for a string before you made any changes, was that calling node.value?
Let's look. I think so. Oh, symbol.inspect. It was just calling symbol, which was node.value.
Okay, so it was, so I assume that was only getting called
On a
when it was a
symbol.
symbol, when it found a symbol.
Yeah. Offense. Yeah. Ask node sim type. Yeah.
So,
Ooh, okay, so how do we handle this?
so you see how you've got the offense question mark method line? No, scroll up. This
Oh,
method here. So you want to go if the AST node is a string type or whatever that's called. I would guess string type.
okay. I like that. Def offense. I'm just gonna put a pry here and see what the type is because I couldn't tell
Awesome.
you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run this because it's not gonna be a symbol. Pardon. Oh wait, hold on. I mean, it has to be here because the style is symbol. Um, Oh, because I don't
Doesn't have
Don't
binding pry.
pry.
Can I just retire it? Pry?
May not even be in the gem file.
Yeah.
Binding IRB, isn't that part of the standard library name?
You could. I think puts is part of the standard library.
Okay.
Puts.
But then what do I want to do? Type? I don't know what method.
Oh yeah, I don't know actually. Just try.
AST node inspect.
Yeah,
Okay.
or we'll just try string type question mark because I bet it. Oh, I don't know.
Okay, hold on. I
try.
messed this up. Yeah, my stars up. Okay. 100 stars. What was the other recommendation? AST node dot string type. Just to see if that
Question
refers
mark.
to.
Question mark.
Okay, run this. Nice.
No, it's not that. Oh, str type. There you go. Did you mean str type? Yes, we did.
Oh, so kind of them to tell us str type like that.
Yeah.
So great. We want to take that and put that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That, right? Because if it's not wait. It's an
So
offense
if
if
style, it's an offense if it is an str type.
oh, okay, yes. Perfect. Great. Okay. That seems good. Yay. Okay, awesome. Look at us.
And the whole file.
I think there's gonna be a failure of a test of just one little thing, just one little baby thing. This guy. Oh, we saw this before. This is on line 80 because I didn't
You're,
change
I think
them.
you meant, yeah, messages. Well,
Um,
yeah, but
this one to not titleize, but to symbolize. Did I spell that right? What happened? Wait, wait. Did that really just happen? Undo.
We changed how offense
Undo.
works.
We did change how offense works.
Oh, true. What? Run it again now? Everything?
Everything. I just changed back that one word.
What?
Oh, weird.
This is weird.
It might be fail fast. It might be a fail fast config, right? Like when it gets to the first failure, it just stops.
Showed 3 failures earlier.
Yeah. I've
But
seen more than one.
oh, you're right. What the heck? Okay.
There might just be too much magic in this type of spec input. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a lot. Well,
So,
but we
we'll just-
do know we want this to be symbolized, right?
Yeah,
Like
just
that's what
run that spec. It should be fine now.
I wonder if it just stopped because it failed here. Like it's not aggregating failures, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
So once we get past this, the other failures
Oh,
are
because it's all one id
Uh,
block. Yeah,
yeah.
that might be. Yep.
okay. Running the full
Sure.
file again. Okay.
Yeah, that one makes sense then.
This makes sense. And I think I just haven't updated this test. This is another.
Oh, no, your corrections don't have the colon at the beginning.
Oh,
If,
okay. Well, that we
if
can
that's the
fix.
correction.
Example. Oh, I can't spell. Shared example. Yeah, I think we're about to finish something. Okay, so my correction for symbol checker.
Yeah, you have 2 sim, but once that gets pushed back into the string, it's probably
So can we just do like this? Interpolation in a very
I'm not
inefficient
sure where
signal.
the correction pulls it from. If it's just getting calling preferred style on its own or message, because I think it should be just doing correction, right?
Oh, I see what you're
So it should be
saying.
just doing it should just be getting the one part. So be
So I
the
just need to do
preferred
that
value.
here. Here.
Yeah, I think so. You'd need to do that there, and then you can remove it from the message again.
Mm.
Great.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Mm. Okay. That's fine. So it is.
Ah,
Overcorrecting.
so it is correcting the
But should it?
string arguments. Well, I would argue not, because I don't think we want to enforce
No.
anything other than the name
Hmm.
to be a symbol, right? Because you might really want to pass string arguments.
Yeah, or something else.
Was
Hmm.
yeah.
So is this going to be some complex node matching where we have to say like first in a line or something?
So
Probably.
in the existing tests, do they have any examples where like the name of the so can we just see the correction for the the existing code that was there beforehand.
Yes, we go to expect corrections. This is this one. This is the other one. So it's here. Oh, and this was up here. It used a string for both.
So just that, I
Put a
wonder.
3 in there or something. Just like an integer argument. And see if it makes it into a string or not. I'm surprised.
Like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
It didn't do anything
Use
to it.
it.
Because it
Let me
only
check.
matches on symbols. It only matches on symbols. So if the
So
then
if
it,
you give it a symbol argument, does it convert that into a string?
it
It-
does
It's not.
not. So smart. How does it do
So-
that?
I know, have a look at the code.
Okay. Let's leave this in here. We're contributing to the code base here.
Add an integer as well. I don't know. For
Really adding to the conversation here. Okay, so this should pass,
Yeah.
right? Because this is what it expects. Great. So the question is, how is it doing that? It's not, it's the same code. Like I just kind of copied the code. There's nothing that special. It's different. Oh, first argument.
First argument.
On send. But that's should be the case for both of them.
Yeah, it should.
Okay.
the corrector gets the whole node though. Look on higher up.
The corrector.
Yeah, corrector on line 62. Add offense, checker node in there, replace checker node.
But if you copy and pasted that from the original,
Well, and this is
Isn't
what's
it
used
the
for both of
same,
them.
but
yeah,
this should be for both of them, yeah.
so that can't be why that doesn't work.
We're at time, buddies.
Yes.
Got close.
So close. Well, this is like
Yep.
5 more minutes. This is you guys got
Do
this,
another
right?
commit closer.
Okay, obviously, yes. Even closer. Ah, thank goodness. Okay, great. Thank you, everyone. That was really, see, this was much, the real issue when I was alone is that I was just manually changing everything for no reason. So thank you for reminding me of, but we'll find a replace.
Next time macros.
Next time we're gonna do some macros. We're gonna pull in all of our spec info, our Rubo, or on all of our rubocop and rubocop rails.
I think we should convert all of the specs inside GitLab so that the input for every expectation is the same as the output. It's like there's only one argument to everything. There you go. Because that is some magic stuff right there. I don't know how I feel
Yeah.
about that really.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
I mean, it's fine when you know how it works. Like as soon as we realized that was why, we were just like, okay, we can move on now. But I feel like it was
You called
very
it.
confusing.
You did
I would
call it,
not have
yeah.
I didn't seriously think that would be the truth though.
just shit posting, but it was right.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Thanks everybody. This
Alright.
was fun. See you later. Bye.
See you later.
Bye.